You know when you're trying a new piece of equipment for the first time? It feels super awkward, you gotta work it out. I think anything that you're doing needs to be nice and slow and controlled, and really focusing on where you're feeling it. Like for me and the type of physique I'm trying to build to get back to the Olympia again, it's all very specific. I just want to be feeling it in the exact right area. That mind-muscle connection is definitely something that's built over time. Just focus on just that slow and controlled movement, feeling it exactly where you're meant to be feeling it, rather than just lifting the weight.
She's simply awesome.
Putting lots of tension on that upper glute, getting this area fired up, and then we'll move on to some heavier compounds like a hip thrust.
And all heads turned, 'cause she was the queen.
So we want to do it nice and slow and controlled, and just feel the tension on that muscle the whole time throughout the whole movement. And a nice like pause at the top.
Said I was the tiger she wanted to tame. Caribbean queen, now we're sharing the same dream, and our hearts they're beating one.
You know what? I think I prefer that one. Yeah, that one feels a little bit more stable throughout the entire movement, whereas this one can like wobble around a little bit. I think because of the foot plate, but I do like it. I would take this or this over cable kickbacks. I feel like I can get it in a better starting position on this one, and I feel like it's more versatile. With me being quite short, you can adjust it in lots of different areas to get the right fit for you. Really like this for a full range of motion. So like tension on the glutes throughout the whole movement, right from the bottom all the way up. That's nice. It does go quite high. It's good though. I feel like I'm not going to need much weight. I feel like if I don't use a band, then my adductors take over. We want to focus everything on the glutes, not the adductors. Again, like it's different for everybody. So what I've learned over time is what works for one person won't work for everybody. Just with different body types, and like I'm shorter, and just find what works for me and then roll with that. The setup is super awkward though, like trying to get my feet up and like be underneath the bar. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, so my top 3 glute building exercises, some kind of kickback like what I was just doing, or a abduction. Definitely a hip thrust, some variation, whether it be a barbell, Smith machine, really like a Smith machine, glute bridge or glute thrust, and an RDL of some sort, whether it be dumbbell or cables. So we're going to be doing all 3 of those today, so I'll show you. Great. So some RDLs. Down, I'm actually kind of leaning forward over my toes and allowing the weight to almost pull me forward to topple over, and then digging my toes in and then pulling the weight up. Actually found I feel it way more in my glutes that way, because I always thought with an RDL you're meant to push your glutes back as far as possible, but I found by digging my toes in and leaning forward and then keeping that tension on and using the glutes to pull you up, man, I just feel it so good. That's right, so you don't want to be like this, you want to be actually almost toppling forward, and then just tension on those glutes, squeeze the glutes. It's one of those ones where it seems so backwards. Yeah, see, it's finding the stability where you're almost on the verge of toppling forward. Just grip your toes in, and just like a slight bend in the knees, And we're trying to work like glutes and hamstrings here, so I'm definitely recruiting some hamstrings, which isn't a bad thing. But that's why I like to do some kind of like glute warm up first, then a compound glute movement, and then we move on to something like this. My glutes are already fired up and activated, and then even though I'm still recruiting hamstrings, I can mostly feel it in my glutes, which is what we want. Yeah, I can feel it right in that lower glute. Yeah, so again with this one, I'm not just trying to push weight, lift weight. I'm trying to really target my lower glute, upper hamstring, that real like tie-in area. It's super important for us bikini athletes. So it's not about how much you're lifting. You still want to be pushing yourself, still want to be challenging yourself, but you need to be feeling it in the right place. Definitely no ego lifting here when it comes to creating the perfect bikini physique. Especially for me, I need to be super refined with what I'm doing. So we want it all in the glutes, no quad. I just can't work out the machine. How the heck do I get that off? Ah, I didn't give it enough space. All right, here we go. So we're just feeling it in that lower glute, upper hemi, right on that tie-in area. I can feel the area tense before I even start the movement. Yeah, really good for the upper glute. Okay. And I like to lean forward a little bit. Just feel that tension on that upper glute, the whole movement. Do a little pause and a little hold.